But the main reason getting this covered up is laying there in bed with my grandson. That's not pictures that I want him to reflect on after my passing.
We always had each other's backs. Like, I didn't grow up feeling like I was loved as a child, so I was always drawn towards places and people that made you feel like you were loved when you belonged somewhere.
So I got locked up for the first time when I was 12. 12 years old, I started getting in trouble. Did some time in the juvenile system. That's where I started getting involved with the gang. So I've always, for some reason, had a dark side. Like, I just thought that's where I fit in. I had a rough upbringing. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. My parents, my dad was abusive. My parents did drugs all my life growing up. So he beat me and my mom up a lot.
I get to live the rest of my life the way I want to, the way I need to.
But tomorrow, man, I think a lot of people are gonna wake up a new person, changed completely, and man, that's literally what it's all about. That's what it's all about. So, well, I don't know where to start. So obviously we're covering up hate, gang, and racially related tattoos for free. This is something I started in my tattoo shop in Sand Springs, the Parlor Hair and Ink. We started that almost 10 years ago, COVID year, so this is our 9th annual, but I've been doing this for 10 years. And it just started with kind of me in a booth in in a little shop in Sand Springs. And it's gone from that to the first time we had it here, we had 5 artists, which I was super excited about. 5 years after that, here we are with 21 artists currently, which is crazy to me that there's that many people willing to donate their time. And I'm starting to get artists from across the country message me and ask me how they can be involved. So it's kind of humbling because never any of this was any of my intention. But now it's like kind of a mission, like I'm gonna do this until they're all gone, because there's a lot of people out there that really need this and are really adamant about getting it changed, which I get. Like, not everyone covers or basically wears their mistakes visibly on their skin for everyone to see, and instantly you're judged whether you like it or not. So, I mean, this is a big day. This is kind of like taking that, albatross off their neck and kind of freeing them, almost literally freeing them. So it's such an honor to be able to do. Honestly, like, all the people here is just a testament, I think, to Oklahoma. That's another thing I'm really, really adamant about. No one else does this that I'm aware of. There's not another event like this in the world where a bunch of artists come together to try to help people in their community. And I don't think it has really anything to do with me. I think it says a lot about where we're at and the type of people that are here with us. So, like, that's huge to me. So man, first off, you got to make the decision. You have to make the decision that you want to change your life, that you don't want this anymore. And that's, some of those people are like, duh, I did that a long time ago. But some people are like on the fence. This is not a decision that a lot of these people come to lightly, because if you ever end up back in jail, or if the people maybe that you're in the gang with, if you cover that up, they may not be too happy with you. So this is not something that's just a whimsical decision. It seems like to the rest of us who are out in the world, we're like, well, yeah, you don't want to cover that up. But it's not that way to them. Like, I don't think a lot of people understand that. That's not their mentality. This has actually been a form of protection for a long, long time. And now suddenly they're kind of losing their protection. So it's almost like taking that coat off and stepping out into the world for the first time.
My name's Scott Wilson. I'm from Toxic Monkey Tattoo. I've known Jamie for probably 15 years now. And then when he started first doing this over at his shop, it was just him, and he was like, man, I'm overwhelmed, and would you want to possibly help out? I'm like, absolutely, man. I love giving back. Like, it's just community stuff. Karma comes back around, like, everything's good. So when he asked me to do it, I was like, absolutely, 100%. And then just kind of grew from there. Now it's like quite a few artists donating their time, which is amazing, because it's just helping the community and helping people get a better track and get back on a good pace in their life. But I remember there was this one big old boy. I mean, he's big, like huge. But he came in and he had a swastika bigger than my head on his chest, dark, thick, and you know, he was truly embarrassed. Like he was like, man, this is something I had to do in prison to survive, get in where I fit, you know. And then he goes, but now I can't even go to swim parties and stuff with my little girls and stuff because, you know, we're gonna get harassed. So when we covered up, you know, he broke down. Like he was just like, you don't understand what this means and what this is going to do for my lifestyle and everything else. And it's just like seeing that, you know, true emotions come out in somebody, like that's what makes it all worth it.
My name is Matthew Gooden, 35 years old. Started getting in trouble when I was really young, so I got locked up for the first time when I was 12. 12 years old, I started getting in trouble. Did some time in the juvenile system. That's where I started getting involved with the gang. So I've always, for some reason, had a dark side. Like I just thought that's where I fit in. I had a rough upbringing. I don't want anybody to feel sorry for me. My parents, my dad was abusive. My parents did drugs all my life growing up, so he beat me and my mom up a lot. But you know, it's whatever. Grew up, got into some trouble, a lot of trouble in school, got locked up. That's where I started meeting other kids that were in trouble and other kids that had been involved in gangs or street gangs. I got involved with the Gangster Disciples. That's who kind of took me in. I always thought I was a perfect candidate, you know what I mean? I always say, you know, I'm real to this. This is my, you know, I'm the real deal, you know what I mean? I don't tell. I'm solid. I do my thing. I keep quiet, you know what I mean? I'm down for whatever. I'll fight. I'll stab. I'll kill. Do whatever I got to do, you know what I mean? Anything to be cool. Anything to be down. And so that just led me down a really dark path. You know, it made my life really hard. Even when I was in lockup, I spent most of my time in segregation, locked down. When it come down to it, the people that said they were going to be there for me weren't there for me when I really needed them. Like they really weren't. You know, when I left, when I really needed help, when I was really down on my luck out there, they weren't there for me. They were only there. People only wanted me around when they needed me for something. Like, we need you over here because I can fight. You know, we need you to beat this guy. We need you to do this thing, because I had heart. Because, you know, because I was willing to do it. I was brave enough to do it. So really, what that made me was a dummy. It made me a dummy. Sent me on dummy missions. So I'm always the one that gets in trouble. I'm always the one doing the time. And the whole time I'm thinking that, you know, that I'm a badass for this, you know, that I'm cool, you know, that I'm a real gangster, I'm the real deal. And really, in the long run, it's people just sit back and laugh about that, you know what I mean? Really, they get to go home at the end of the day to their families or whatever, and I'm locked up. I'm the one doing the time. I'm the one losing my life over this, you know. The whole time, though, I was talking to a girl that I met down here in Tulsa, and she's a school teacher. You know, she's got a really good life. She has good resources, good opportunities, and she wanted me to do better for myself, and I wanted to do better for myself. And so we had planned on getting some of these tattoos covered up, changing, you know, going to NA, going to AA, getting in with a different group of people, which is exactly what I did. I got out, I got my CDL, I got a really good job, I changed my life, you know, I'm headed in the right direction. So I came here, I got that, this is the first tattoo, I've got several to get covered, this is the second one I've gotten covered. It's just another step in the right direction for me. I got the 6-point covered up with it's a tattoo of outer space. I love outer space. You know, the limitless, the idea of a limitless, endless possibilities. You know, I can be anything, do anything that I want to do. So if there's anybody out there that's getting involved in gangs, or you think you're going to get involved with a gang, or you're headed down that path, I'm here to tell you it's not cool. It's not going to end well. It doesn't end well. You're going to be the one doing the time. They're not going to have your back in the end of the day. They're not going to support you financially. They're not going to have your best interest in mind. It's just it's a trap. It's all a lie. It's all a big lie.
Here's what I'm getting covered up. I got this 6 months into a 10-year prison sentence. It's a violent sentence, so I had to do 8.5 years on it. I got affiliated with the gang, a white supremacist gang in Oklahoma. Went through the ranks, and I got tired of it. I was getting close to getting out and wanted to change. So I did cover up and left the gang with good standings. It was hard, but I got through it. I've been out 11 months now. Next month will be a year. I got cars, motorcycles, got a great job. Getting my plumbing license Tuesday. So that's going to be life changing right there. But the main reason getting this covered up is laying there in bed with my grandson. That's not pictures that I want him to reflect on after my passing. So I'm taking this opportunity to get this all behind me and move forward. Not only me, but as my family. You know what I mean? That's my main goal. Set my family at ease, at peace, along with myself. Okay, if you can't fix nothing unless you fix yourself first. And I had 9 years to do that. And I'm seizing every moment that I can possibly get. I don't take nothing for granted anymore. So just keep moving forward, man. Just keep moving forward.
What it meant to me was unity, love, family. Like we always had each other's backs. Like I didn't grow up feeling like I was loved as a child. So I was always drawn towards places and people that made you feel like you were loved and you belonged somewhere. You know, and I seen that love and unity and that family bond they had with each other, and I wanted that, you know. So I went and passed out, you know. I wanted that family, and I did for quite some time. And then I started seeing true colors for who they were. They don't take care of you, you know. They'll throw you away just because you don't want to do something for them no more, like you was never nothing to them. And that's not what family does. Like you're supposed to help each other in every aspect in life, you know, and look out for each other, build each other up. And, you know, I didn't get that. Like, I'm not saying it's not like that with everybody, but that's not what I got. I didn't get a family love towards the end. I didn't get the boost up or the build up or the teaching or nothing like that, you know. And that's when I knew it was time to just do away with it, you know, and just move on with my life. You know, I would have had 4 years sober this past October, but you know, I couldn't live life on life's terms due to the split up between the ex-wife and all that. She kept trying to keep my first kid from me, you know, and you know, it was heartbreaking. I fell back off, you know, but I got back up, you know. I built myself back up. I got a beautiful new girlfriend, you know. She's amazing. Like, she's pregnant now too. Like, I get another chance at being a father, and I don't want them growing up looking at that stuff thinking I'm racist or anything like that. Swazis all over me. I don't want them seeing that. Like, I already get judged for that stuff. Like, I don't care if people judge me.
I'm here today getting this covered up. A hatchet band, most people know it, most people don't. There's a lot of controversy over the years. I got it back when I was preteen. It meant something different. Now it's more of a gang it's a gang relation and other things, and it's time to move on. For instance, I have no record, there's no background. Me and my wife were pulled over by the police, the Tulsa police. She had ran a stop sign that we didn't see. Well, everything was fine until I rolled my sleeves up on my hoodie and immediately had a gun put in my cheek by Tulsa PD. They demanded that both of us get out of the vehicle. I laid on the ground for over 45 minutes because of this tattoo, so they could make sure I was not a threat to society. The issue with that is I have no record. Now it's saying I did do things to get one, but I have no record and was laying on the ground over a tattoo with guns drawn. on me and my wife for no apparent reason. Just because of a tattoo, because they didn't know. They assumed we had guns, drugs. We were doing things that we shouldn't be doing. We was taking care of her mother. We were coming back from Walgreens, to be honest. I mean, we wasn't doing anything outside of a daily routine that anybody else would do.
My name's Carson. So my tattoo that I'm trying to get covered up was some dumb decision I made when I was 16. Didn't know anything about being in a gang or anything like that. Was just convinced by some other kids that would be a good idea. And now I've got this tattoo. I take care of special needs adults now in a company, and they're just kind of like, why do you have that? What are you doing? And I just want to just get that part of my life just squared away.
In Texas, it's actually represents Tango Blast. And then here in Oklahoma, in prison and stuff, and even around in the streets, it's blood, because it's got a little red around the outline. So I'm always getting confused with blood, or they say I look Mexican. So I almost got stabbed in Texas over it. Yeah, the dude came up. We was walking in Cinco de Mayo at San Antonio. About 6 guys came up with knives. He was like, hey, whatever. And I was like, bro, I have no clue what you're saying. Yeah. I'm Native American. I got this whenever I was 17, back when nautical stars were like in. Everybody wanted to get one, you know what I'm saying? So me and this girl ended up getting matching tattoos, and I decided to put mine on my neck. It had red in it and still got a little red on around the outside, but that's my favorite color. And it actually means progressive. That's how I took it.
Man, I think what I'm looking forward the most probably today is just being the change, right? We all like to complain and say, well, the world needs to change or be better, we need to stop being hateful and all that, but nobody really does anything outside of that, right? So this gave me an opportunity to take my talent, what I can do, and help make that change that I think everybody initially wants to see, right? So that was my goal. So just reach and touch as many people as I can, hopefully, and you know, maybe cover up some stuff that they regret, and then maybe give them a good word too, and you know.
Just having being blessed and being able to do what I do and change somebody's life, to me, it makes your job worthwhile.
Me, I'm gonna keep trying to be better than I was yesterday, and if I could help someone, you know, reach that next level because something like that's holding them back, I'm definitely up for that, you know. So in that case, yeah, tomorrow, I mean, like I said, I'm gonna be working towards, in other words, I'm living the dream right now, man, so it's all good, you know, it just gets better and better, and in this case, I get to help someone, you know, live their dream, man.
I get to live the rest of my life the way I want to, the way I need to.
A new me.
Set my family at ease, at peace, along with myself.
That past, I'm buried it. Like, that's not me no more.
If I could wake up and, man, I took that person out of that mode, maybe help them change their mindset to become a better person and continue on and cause that ripple effect, that's the goal.
But tomorrow, man, I think a lot of people are going to wake up a new person, changed completely, and man, that's literally what it's all about. That's what it's all about. If just one person is impacted in the way that I know it can impact them, it's worth it. It's all worth it.